for me, but it's actually day number 20. I'll be back later tonight with day number 20. I want to make sure that I catch up so you guys can get my perspective on this 21-day journey. So we are day number 19. Of course, it is day 20, but I wanted to make sure I was in transition, so I was not able to do um, the 18th and the 19th, but I did the 18th this morning. It is posted. The 19th is right now. So today's topic is announcing events and opportunities. That is going to be our lesson on today. That is going to be our lesson for today. Um, Announcing events and opportunities. And yeah, I have planned a little lesson for you guys. So if you would, those that are on TikTok, if you would share this out for me, I would truly, 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 truly appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, 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 y'all. Come on in. 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 Okay. Let me pull my lesson real quick so we can go on and get started. I ain't gonna be before you long. Y'all know I'll do a quick, fast, and in a hurry. But I just want to participate in the challenge. Today is day number 19 of the challenge. Upcoming events, opportunities, announcing any upcoming readings, signings, podcast interviews, collaborations, etc. So the lesson title, of course, is announcing upcoming events and opportunities. Our objective is by the end of this lesson, we want you to be able to understand the importance of proactively sharing upcoming events and opportunities such as book readings, signings, podcasts, interviews, or collaborations that you may be doing with your audience. And we want to learn effective strategies to make these announcement engaging. So number one, why are announcing upcoming events important? It builds anticipation. When you announce an event ahead of time, you give your audience something to look forward to. This creates excitement and it keeps your audience engaged. It boosts participation. The earlier your followers know about the event, the more likely they're able to attend, share, and support. Showcase active involvement. Regularly participating in events or collaboration signals to your audience that you are active, professional, and in demand. How do you expand your reach? You reach out to podcasts, you reach out, garner you some interviews, collaborate with some individuals. Hence, look, when you collaborate with other people, it gives you an opportunity to be a part of their platform. When you do collaboration projects, this is why I tell people, when you do collaboration projects, it's important that you get to know the people that is a part of the collaboration project with you. Don't think that you just have to stay focused on that one thing that you're doing, but utilize, if you're in a project with 365 people, that means you got 364 people that you can collaborate with, that you can network. If you're a part of any of the books that I've done, the poetry books, I did a 3-book series, and there were 7 individuals that were in all 3 of the series. They was in all 3 of the books. So they had an opportunity to connect with the first book. There was, I think, 20 people. The second book, there was like 30 people. And then the last book, there was like 40 people. So they had an opportunity to connect with all of those people. Now, what you do once you get in the midst of them, that is totally up to you. But there is an opportunity. That's why I say you have to utilize these opportunities, y'all. Utilize these opportunities to cross um cross promote, and to amplify the things that you're doing. Types of opportunities to announce your book readings. When you're having a virtual or in-person event, you should announce these things, let people know what's going on, even share excerpts from your upcoming book event so that people know what's going to take place at that event. Book signings. um you can get connected with local libraries, local festivals, bookstores. A lot of us have our books in Barnes and Noble. A lot of us have our books in Books a Million. Why not go and ask them if you could participate in their monthly book signing? Y'all, most of these places have monthly book signings. So if you have a book there, you should connect with them and see how you could become a part of what they're doing. If your book is already in Barnes and Noble, you can reach out to them and say, "Hey, I have a book that's here, and I was wondering when is your next book signing?" Or just reach out and ask, "How could you get your own book signing?" I mean, they're gonna. Only thing people can say to you is either yes or no. If they say no, you keep moving. You go to the next person. You keep beating the pavement. You keep getting your voice out there. You keep sharing. Y'all, there's a program that reaches like Kroger, um, Fryers, and a lot of other supermarkets. Once a year, they hold a where you can sign up and be a part of it. Of course, there is a fee. They charge you like a membership fee that you have to pay. You pay that fee, and you're able to go when they have these book signings within these grocery stores. You can go and be a part of that. Y'all, there's so many opportunities. Sometimes you just gotta go and Google or go and ask somebody. Just stand aware of the opportunity that's around you. Y'all, podcasts and interviews, even just going live on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, Substack, just different places, utilizing blogs, utilizing your local TV. Most news stations have a community section. You could ask if you could be on the community section. A lot of them will allow you to come and even be in the studio and able to share about what you're doing. But you always can be on podcasts. There are so many podcasts around here. So many podcasts. And joining panels. I've noticed that there are a lot of panels on TikTok. So if you don't see a panel that you want to join, create your own. Learn how to create your own table and allow other people to come and build. So, some people may be needing that same space that you are needing. So if you see that space is not there, sometimes you got to create your own space. It may not be so big and elaborate right off the bat. You got to put in the work. You got to build it, make it what you want it to be. But you got to start somewhere. The point is, we got to start. We got to start somewhere. Collaborations is a key. Collaborations is a must. Like joint ventures with other authors, other creators, other organization, um, of course, anthologies, um, all types of things like that. So those are types of opportunities that you guys can utilize to get your brands out there. And we want to make sure that we are announcing these things. When and how to announce your upcoming events. Timing is key. A lot of people start making announcements 6 to 8 weeks. But the normal 2 to 4 weeks in advance to maximize visibility, but some even start a year ahead of time. It's all about how you want to engage with those that you want to be there. If you really want to establish a trustworthy, respectable event or movement, you got a plan and you got to build a team. Build a team so that you can have perspectives, different perspectives, You can have different people working on different things, and y'all can all come together. When and how to make announcements on platforms. So use your website, event pages, um, email out newsletters, use your social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Substack. We also have event specific platforms like Eventbrite. There are a couple of other platforms like Eventbrite, Goodreads. Um, I can't think of the other platforms, but there are several other platforms that are just like Eventbrite, where you can organize an event and you can have people sign up. You can talk about the event. You can sell tickets. You can do all of that. Just you can Google it and find out alternatives if you don't want to use Eventbrite. But there are other spaces as well. And when you are making announcements, it's always that we want to make sure that we are putting the event details. You want people to know what is happening, the date and time that is happening, the location that is happening at. And if it's virtual, you want to include the virtual link so that people can connect. You want to acknowledge your involvement in it. What will you be doing? And why is it exciting to you? So you want if you're going to be the host, acknowledge that you're going to be the host, announce that you're going to be the host, whatever position that you're going to play, whatever role you're playing in it. Let the people that support you, let them know what roles you're playing. Then you want to include how others can participate. So how can they register? How can they RSVP? How can they purchase tickets? How can they tune in or just mark the calendar? Um, Engagement. You want to invite readers to ask questions in advance, to comment, to share. You always want to get your supporters involved in sharing of your events and opportunities that you have. So as soon as you have the announcements ready, as soon as you have the flyers ready, make sure that you are sharing it out with your supporters, the ones that support you, so that they can share it out, and that way it can get out further and it reaches more. We want to invite everyone to be a part. So I want to challenge you guys to draft up your own announcement. I know some of you guys have podcasts. Some of you may have a book release that's coming up. Some of you may have a conference that you're doing or a webinar that you're doing. Create a social media post, an email, or a newsletter blurb announcing one of your upcoming events. And make sure you tag me so that I can share it out too. You want to make sure that you focus on excitement, clarity, and the call for action. So, y'all, I'm about to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up. Announcing upcoming events keeps your audience engaged and boosts their participation. Clear, timely, enthusiastic announcements create momentum and shows your professional activity. Do not be shy about sharing your opportunities. Your audience wants to support you. So when you have things coming up, share them so that your audience can support what you're doing. Again, I want you guys to draft up and share at least one announcement across your preferred platform. Tag me, and then I want you to track your engagement. Know what works for you and what didn't work for you. And then going forth, you can apply these things, reapply these things, and adjust them accordingly. Okay? Now let me know if you have any questions that you guys want to ask me. I have a few more minutes. Do y'all have any questions? Any comments? Anything that you would like to ask concerning this topic on today? Anything that you would like to ask? Again, we have been discussing upcoming events and opportunity announcements, how to announce these things and the importance of making announcements and allowing your audience to be able to participate. Okay. So again, if you're not following me on Substack, go over and follow me on Substack, because you guys can tap into all of these written. So if you don't, some people like to read, they like to see the visual. Every one of these videos that I've done, they also have a newsletter that goes with it. If you go over to Substack, it is Queen Angela. Yeah, it's Queen Angela dot substack.com. So it's queenangela.substack.com. If you go over there and just type in 21-day challenge, most of them will pop up, or you can just scroll down the page and you can just look and just tap into those that you want to listen to, or scroll down and look at the actual newsletter, the actual printed information. And I hope that something that I've shared throughout these last 19 days, I'll be back later tonight for day 20. Y'all, we got one more day, and this challenge is complete. It is complete. And to be honest, y'all, I have truly seen a difference on several of my platforms. Just being active and being engaging. I've noticed that my visibility has increased, even though you may not see all the likes and the shares that you personally may want to have. If you go to your analytics and look at your analytics, you can see exactly excuse me, you can see exactly who is not the individual, but you can see exactly, like, if it was in the US, if it was in the Netherlands, if it was in Australia, wherever people are tuning in and supporting you from. It shows you the percentage, and it'll show you your increase. Y'all, my views have increased. It says 800%. I went from 12,000 views to well over 28,000 views, because y'all know I wasn't using this page. My main page got shut down for whatever reason. I'm not dwiping on it. I had well over 7,000, almost eight, close to 8,000 followers over there and supporters. For some reason, they felt that I was a threat. They shut my page down. So I no longer have that page. They have been reviewing it since May the 31st. And they keep telling me I have these many days to do a review, and it will not let me do it again. So I've pretty much come to the conclusion that once these 100 and something days are up, they're going to shut my page down, which is fine, because I always keep a backup plan. And that's what I want you guys to do. Keep a backup plan. Keep something going, because everybody that's over here utilizing TikTok, you better have you somewhere else. If y'all just think that TikTok is the platform and that's the only platform you need, you are sadly mistaken, because as of September the 1st, TikTok will no longer exist. And when they come back in 2026, it's going to be Meta. So I want to encourage you guys to utilize your other platforms and not put all your eggs in one basket. Because some of us, we got all our eggs in one basket. I see some of us, we go live over here 7 and 8 times a day, like this is our only job. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Please don't. If you are not utilizing other platforms, I want to encourage you today to go and utilize other platforms. Check out some of these other platforms and get involved in those platforms. Substack is a great platform to utilize. You have the capability to go live. I don't know how to go live the way that some of them go live, but I go live on my phone when I do want to go live over there. So you have the capability to go live. You have the capability to upload and have a podcast. You have the capability to do a newsletter. I mean, there's so many options that you have right there on a free platform. And then you have the capability to monetize. You can monetize yourself. You have that capability to monetize. So I want you guys to definitely get involved, to go over there and to check it out. If you have not checked it out, I want you to go over there and check it out. Okay. Y'all, I will see y'all later on tonight because I have day number 20 that I must complete, y'all. I am on this 21-day challenge with Milagros Romero. She's the only one out of the 100 author movement that is participating. So I always got to toot her horn and give her a shout out because she's definitely representing her brand. She's definitely representing her brand. She definitely is showing that she means business and she want people to know who she is. So I give hats off to her and I congratulate her for yet another 21-day challenge and yet increased visibility and yet more brand awareness. So y'all, if y'all want more brand awareness, y'all want more visibility, I encourage you to get involved, participate in our August challenge. We're going to be doing another 21-day challenge in August from August the 1st to August the 21st. Get involved and allow your brand to speak around the world. Okay? All right, y'all. I am going to go on and get on up out of here. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded for you guys. So y'all will be able to see some clips here shortly over here on TikTok. If you want to catch the replay, of course, you can go over to YouTube. You can go to Twitch. You can go to Kick. Or you can go simply right there on Facebook and hear the whole full recording. And we will be up on speaker, which will be on iHeart, Spotify, and all those other platforms here shortly. Again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and being so active, so active and so supportive. See y'all later. See y'all later.